Hello and welcome back to the Arcane Forge. My name's Josh, and I'm sure you're wondering where your Monster Monday is this week. Well, to put it bluntly, unfortunately I haven't had time this week. There's works going on in my flat right now, so I don't have access to my office, which is actually where I filmed the footage that you're watching right now. But yeah, everything in the flat is all over the place. There's no room to work really at all. So I'm recording this at night and just trying to make the most of it really. What you're watching here is me doing another time-lapse drawing. This was actually a prototype of something that I wanted to work on during Inktober. Those of you that are on my social media noticed that I participated in Inktober, the Inktober challenge this year, which is where you draw, or I suppose paint, a different ink-based image in every single day of the month. And what I wanted to do with that was to make like a little book of NPCs that I'd used in campaigns or just fun ideas, and I was going to do a time-lapse video of all of those characters, and then I was going to write up all of their stats and I was going to give those to you at the end of Inktober, maybe in like a little pamphlet or a booklet or something fun like that. But there just wasn't time for that. I was going on holiday at the time, at least for the start of Inktober, and just organising that around the rest of my life at the time. It was a nice, fun, ambitious idea that I might do next year if I can make room for it. But this year there wasn't time, so I only managed to do one in this style, and it was kind of a prototype just to see how it would work out. So the character that I'm drawing here was from the first campaign that I ran with my current group, and this is a dark elf character, a drow character, who was called Delta, and he was a kind of experiment. He was a magical experiment. I kind of had, if you played the Dragon Age games, I kind of had Fenris in my mind when I was creating this guy. He had magical tattoos that gave him abilities consistent with kind of monks and things like that, and a few extra ones. He was kind of like a final boss in my player's first, I suppose, dungeon. They had been captured by the person who had invented Delta here, and they were going through a set of tests and trials to see if they could, if they were worthy applicants to have this same process conducted on them. But rather than defeating this boss, they started talking to him and got to know him and realized that this process that he had been through meant that he had lost his memories and he was just fighting for his survival. He had been pitted against the group, against his, by his kind of, I suppose, creator, the person who put all these tattoos on him. And yeah, so he'd been pitted against them, and he just wanted to escape, and so they found that very sympathetic, and eventually, through some pretty brilliant persuasion checks, they persuaded him to help them escape, which I was really not expecting, but it was a good lesson as a DM. To no matter how threatening you make a boss, and no matter how linear or rigidly you kind of plan a moment in your campaign, players will always find a way to deviate from what you've planned. And Delta became like a recurring character in their campaigns, sort of like to help them out when things got rough. But he had his own little journey where he wanted to discover his memories, and yeah, so he was a fun one to draw, and he was a fun one to sort of, it was nice to play with inks, because I usually use just like ink pens, which I start off, and I normally use just like ink pens, which I start off with here. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. I will be doing Monster Mondays again on this coming Monday, or at least I have plans to. I don't know how long these works are going to be going on for, and December is a really busy time for me because I tend to make most of my gifts, and that is hugely time consuming. Everyone gets like a Christmas card and stuff like that, so there's a lot of drawing hours all added up. But yeah, I've got a video planned for this Friday. It's actually ready to go for Friday, so I hope you guys will enjoy that one. And then the following Monday, I'll start doing some Christmassy videos for the countdown to Christmas. And then I think, what date is it? I think I am taking a break from the 21st. I think I have videos. I've got a couple of Friday videos, and I think I'll be taking a break until January from the 21st of December. But I should have videos for Mondays and Fridays up until that point. So I hope you'll enjoy seeing some slightly different content from me up until that point. and I hope you enjoyed this video. I really had a lot of fun playing around with inks and stuff, and I think I will have a few more videos where I do some actual painting that isn't on Photoshop and things like that, just to mix it up a little bit. Maybe I won't do that for Monster Mondays, but I'll do some other stuff like this at some point. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next on Friday around this time. And if you're waiting for another Monster Monday, I'll see you the following Monday. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a little thumbs up, a little like down below. Maybe favorite this video and share it with some of your D&D friends, the rest of your party. Until next time, I'll see you later.